Hey, little bats.
I'm Mads.
And I'm Abby.
Welcome to the Bookishly Unhinged podcast. Today we are going over our May wrap up. I
We
personally
are
don't have a lot of books.
2, 3, 4, 5. I have 10.
I have 7.
Okay, but like 6 of mine are all Holly Wild, so
As
we'll
it
get
should
into
be.
that.
I have 5 ebooks and 2 audiobooks because I don't read
Oh, hey.
physical ever.
Oh, yeah, no, me either. God. What physical book have I ever read? And
Yeah.
I have like 3 that I started this month, and have I touched them in like 2 weeks? No.
Aren't you doing a series on your page where you try to read a physical book every week?
Every month.
Oh, yeah. How's that going?
May's book was Bride, which I've already read, but I wanted to read it paperback because it's like the floppiest paperback.
Really? I love floppy paperbacks.
It's so floppy. I didn't get through it.
There's
Yeah,
just something about a Kindle flipping those pages.
it's just so satisfying. I don't know.
I just read quicker too.
June's paperback, though, is a manga, so I think I will finish it.
Yeah. Do those even come on a Kindle or like any type of ebook format?
I've never tried,
Yeah.
so I
That's the
don't
kind
know.
of book that will force you to read the paperback.
Yeah. Plus, it's good. It's Death Note. I've already read it, so.
Oh yeah, I need to read it. I have the paperback over here somewhere.
Yeah, you got to. It's so good.
Maybe I'll
It's
try
so good.
just for you.
Please.
I
would
bought
love
it on
that.
a sale because I was like, I've never read this before. I didn't even watch the show, but I've heard so many good things about the show and the book. So I was like, I'll give it a try.
Love it. It's probably my favorite manga. So I'm excited to reread it. We'll see. Well, maybe it'll be in my June wrap up.
Right?
Abby read a paperback.
Yeah, it's not going to be in mine. Well, maybe because I actually, spoiler alert, got the paperback arc of Chokehold by Lee Rivers and Harley Beck. So
I am
that'll be my
so
first
excited
physical.
for that book.
I am too. Oh my god. I was so excited when I got the email.
Did you just say first physical?
Yeah, I haven't read a physical book in 8 years. So like now that I have the arc, I kind of don't have a choice but to read the physical arc. I did sign up because I'm on the street team, so I signed up for the e-arc, but I'll read the paperback.
That's crazy. I started out, when I started like my Bookstagram, I started out reading paperbacks because I didn't have a Kindle. And then I found the world of ebooks.
Yeah, I would use my phone or my iPad to read on Scribd.
Oh.
Way back when, yeah. And Kindle Unlimited, I would download it on both of them. I just got a Kindle like last year.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I lie. Me too.
Newbies. I heard Kobo's like the new thing to do.
Yeah, they're like colored too, right?
They're colored. They pay authors for rereads. They pay authors more in general, I believe.
Are we switching?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, because Kobo is just better for authors. So, like, that's really what I care about. So I'll spend, I think it's the same amount as a Kindle. And they have like the fancy ones.
Is it the
that you
same
can like
per
write
month?
on. I think someone said Kobo. I don't know what Kobo is called, like if it's Kobo Unlimited or whatever. But I seen someone say it was $10.99, so it's cheaper.
Oh.
So I'm looking into it.
Well, we should look into it together.
Yeah. It'll be our June wrap up. Kobo books. Kobo June.
Oh, yeah, about that. Maybe July
Yeah, probably August.
for my birthday.
I'll probably get one for Christmas. Catch y'all in December.
Probably.
Oh my gosh.
Are you ready
Okay,
to start
so
our wrap up?
I was just gonna say, what was your favorite book of May?
My favorite book for May was the Book of Azrael, which I read on Kindle.
As it should be.
It was so good. I'm
Okay.
not going to spoil anything.
I was gonna say, are we doing spoilers or no spoilers?
No, let's do no spoilers because
Okay.
that is such a huge book and everybody should read it. You better go read it.
No spoilers,
It's
but the ending.
the ending. Yeah, I need to read the second one like pronto. That's on my June TBR.
Luckily, I started kind of like you, started the first book when the second book was already out, so I went straight into book 2.
Right.
But then I have to wait a year for book 3, which just came out. So I still have
Right.
to read that one. But I can't
Yeah.
imagine having to wait a year after book 1.
I
No,
mean,
thank you.
we did it for Fourth Wing.
I know. I hated it.
I hated every second of that. What was your favorite book?
My favorite book was Altar Anthem by our bestie Amber Lee.
Yes.
I had the arc. I got the date wrong. So I ended up posting my review like after it came out. But the way I read it in one sitting,
Really?
it was so fucking good. And this was her debut. And not that I expected like any type of bad writing or like whatever, but it didn't feel like a debut. Like it felt like she had, multiple books out. It didn't feel like a debut. I don't know. It was just so, oh my God. I was screaming about it in my review. It was so fucking good.
I can't wait to read it.
Oh. Should we announce?
You should.
Okay, so there's still July, but Amber Lee is coming on our podcast for our August book, and it'll be Altar Anthem.
Yes.
And I'm so fucking excited.
We are so excited.
Because I just need, I mean, I can go in her DMs and like ask her all the things, but it'll be so much fun, like
to
on the
have her
podcast.
on here.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
Cohen motherfucking Williams was my favorite.
Who's Cohen Williams? Is that, oh really?
That's his name, yes. It's a masked band. Well, not band, it's just two guys who kind of like DJ, but they're masked. That's all you really gotta know.
They have masks.
They have masks, and y'all know I'm a fucking slut for masks, so.
Same.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that just moved up.
Mm-hmm. As it should. As it should.
What is your least favorite book?
Ooh.
Not that it was bad, just at the bottom.
So I listened to Mislaid in Parts Half Known, which is book 9 in the Wayward Children series by Seanan McGuire. It wasn't bad. It was actually really good, but if I had to rank them, that would probably be last on my list.
I've never even heard of that series.
I still gave it 5 stars, so in no way is it a bad book.
I think I gave all of mine 5 stars.
Yeah, like I'm trying to think. No, all mine were 5 stars.
I think all mine were too. Well, a few of them might have been 4.
I don't post star reviews on my Instagram, only on Goodreads.
Same.
Especially when I tag the author. Like, essentially, I'm forcing you to read the review.
Right.
So I'm not going to throw the rating in your face, because 4 stars for me is still good, but I don't want you thinking like, oh, why didn't I get a 5-star? Like,
Right. I don't even post bad reviews. Like
no.
unless it's like a full DNF, like, but I don't DNF books very often. So that's why you don't see every single book on my Instagram, because I don't post every single review. I post my favorites mostly.
Yeah, if you see it on my Instagram, I loved it in some
100%.
form. Yeah. And if I hated it, you can follow me on my Goodreads, because if an author goes on there like looking for reviews, that's out of my hands. That's your
not my problem anymore.
But my Instagram is all my good like reads.
Yeah. Same.
I think we have one book, maybe 2. I read Dreadmore Manor and SPF Me in May, and I think you did too.
I did. I read both of them. I mean, I read, I think, every single Holly Wilde book that she has.
That'll be me in June.
Except for, I think I missed 2. So those will be in June.
They're all downloaded on my Kindle. I just need to get to them.
All. I just need to start them, but I keep starting books and not finishing them.
Story of my life.
So like the 10 that I have going right now need to be finished first.
Same. Dreadmore Manor, though, by, of course, Amber Lee, is a 29 or 24 page
29 short story.
Yeah. 29 page short story about a stranger. She gets fucked by a stranger
in a haunted house.
And it was beautiful.
It was so good. I need more.
Good. And she replied to, I think, both my post, your post, someone's post saying it's getting revamped, or she didn't say exactly how, so I don't know if she's turning it into like a full novel or like just continuing on like after that, like where it ends.
You know how Molly Doyle did Bloodshed and then she did like Scream for Me?
And
it was just like that little novella scene in Bloodshed. Could you imagine if that was just like one scene in like a whole entire novel?
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
Amber, if you're listening,
I need a whole book.
We need a whole book.
I need a whole series.
Please. I mean, yeah. There were other people in that book. You could make a whole series.
Yeah, exactly. And then SPF Me was little tiny lotions with tinier penises.
I hope you all go look at Maddie's Instagram post on SPF Me, please.
Please don't.
Because it captures the book perfectly.
The way I had to do the lotion, like little cum stains. I needed all the elements.
It was perfect. I just took a picture of my Kindle.
I should have.
No, you shouldn't have. It was perfect.
I felt inspired by the tiny peens.
I'm glad you found inspiration.
Yeah. That book was so... I was like laughing out loud.
I laugh out loud to every Holly book. They are so perfect.
This isn't a spoiler, but in SPF Me, when he... when the lotion bottle like crawls up her ass And he says,
And
what
he's
does he
just
say? I should have got the exact quote. He says something like, it's his heaven or something, like, don't pull me from like my favorite place. I don't know. It was just so fucking funny.
It's so funny. Just like imagine a whole lotion bottle up there. Because I mean, they're actual lotion bottles. You know?
So it'd be like, I mean, it's about this size.
Because it's just an object turned sentient.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta think like, that's not small. It's not like a small lotion bottle.
No.
He's having fun.
I mean, you can see the size comparison on my picture.
Yeah, you can.
No, thanks.
Oh, goodness. Is that the only Holly book you read this month?
Unfortunately, yes. Just the one.
Should I name off the ones that I read?
Absolutely, because I need to know which one was your favorite so I can start there.
Oh, I'll tell you which one's my favorite. Okay, I read SPF Me. Then I read Caked. Then I read Bangin' My Birthday Bear. Then I read Airpeen. And then I read The Deviled Egg Made Me Do It. My favorite one was probably Airpeen.
I was just gonna say, I didn't even read it, and I was like, Airpeen's probably her fave.
It was so good. It was so good.
So,
sentient airplane?
Like a whole, like an actual airplane?
Oh, I'm not like gonna tell you.
Damn it. I'm like a whole airplane or like a drone.
Oh no, it's a whole airplane.
A moment of silence for her vagina, because what?
Just wait till you read it. Can that be the first one you read? Like, start it tonight.
I'm about to, like, once we're done, I'm about to fucking read it. It's probably like 30 pages.
It's like 30 pages. Just, you gotta go read it. Okay, it's perfect. That was my favorite. But the second favorite was probably The Deviled Egg Made Me Do It. The Deviled Egg Made Me Do It. I mean, it's an egg possessed by the devil. It was perfect.
Shut the fuck up. Is that what it is?
Just wait till you read it.
Oh my gosh. What's Caked?
Oh. Caked was one of the birthday celebration ones. So she got a cake.
Yeah, she did.
And she got to eat it too. It's worth the read. The birthday bear one was really good too. Okay, they're all really good. What can I say? Okay? They're all really good.
I want to read Caked next. I'll probably read Airpeen and then Caked, because I haven't even read Caked and I have a picture in my brain and I need to do it.
Yeah, you do. I know the picture.
Mm-hmm. It's a slutty little picture, very on brand for me, so stay tuned.
I'm here for it.
Were those the only ones?
Yes.
The only Holly books?
I read 5. And I think I have 2 more cupped in my TBR.
Yeah. She just posted the other day, it might be a longer title, but Moaning Lisa.
Oh yes.
The Mona Lisa. So that's her new book coming out.
I'm excited for it. I just need to know, I just have so many questions for her. Another announcement. Holly's coming on our podcast.
Hell yes, she is.
I cannot wait to ask her literally every single question.
Yeah.
I mean,
she asked us for like possible questions, and our response was one question, and it's what the fuck? What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Respectfully and with so much love, what the fuck?
like really respectfully. Like we love you so much. But what the fuck?
And anyways, most of the books we read, if we have anyone on, it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's probably going to be our first question for all of you.
We just read weird shit, so it's a given.
It's true. It's true. So what else did you read?
I read Sweet Taste of Betrayal by Harley Beck. It was a little novella. It was good. There was like 2 separate twists, spoiler free, and I didn't see either one coming. Like it fucked me up at the end. I was like, what? And I always guess the endings, and this was like so out of left fucking field. I was just thrown for a loop.
Can't wait to read that.
Yeah. It was spicy and dirt nasty.
We love that.
Like real dirt fucking nasty.
We really love that.
When you shake me to my core, that says something. That really I just was like, what? Wow. What's happening? Yeah. Harley really did that.
Well, thank you, Harley.
Yes, thank you for blowing my fucking mind with that one. And I have all her books downloaded now as well.
Oh.
Yeah. And she's the co-author of the new Chokehold book coming out. So I'm fucking doubly excited.
I'm excited for you. I'm excited for us, actually. Just being here, reading books.
Asking what the fuck.
Asking what the fuck. Oh my goodness.
I'm just a girl opening a book, asking what the fuck.
If that's not the best meme I've ever heard.
Now I need to make one. My first meme. Baby's first meme. Nobody fucking steal it. Nobody fucking steal my
make
meme.
it before this comes out. It's fine.
You're so real for that. I'll make it right now. All right, what's next on your list?
May was like just my sentient object kind of month, I guess. I read 2 by Sabrina Cross. So Corny. It was called Corny. Are you ready?
Was it Corn on the Cob?
No. It was candy corn.
Oh.
Yes. But it wasn't just any candy corn. It was a crocheted candy corn hooker doll.
Oh.
Oh. And I was obsessed with it. I read it in one sitting.
Is it short?
Yeah, it's like a Holly book. It was maybe 45 pages. I think.
I just love short books so much.
Me too. I read almost all of mine were novellas this month. It's just my novella era, I guess.
Yeah.
And then
they're just so
the other
quick
one
and fun.
Was Snuggle, which was another like bear book. I don't know. It was good too. It was good too.
Like a stuffed bear?
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
A stuffed bear. Crocheted stuffed bear.
Well, there you have it.
Yeah. Read 2
Abby
bear
has
books
a bear fetish.
You know what? The bear. Always.
I choose the bear.
Sentient object bear.
Option 3, sentient bear.
Oh. I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If a bear could talk, I would talk to it. They're cute too.
Mm. Hell yeah.
Heck yeah, they are. So what's next on your list?
Oh, I listened, of course, I'm the audiobook queen. I listened to The Honeymoon Crashers, which is a little novella that comes after The Honeymooners by Christina Lauren.
Oh, okay. Contemporary romance?
Yeah, I just threw a little random one in there.
I love that.
I'm looking at it, and I had that, and then one little fantasy, and the rest were all dark. Or
love a dark.
Sentient. But The Honeymoon Crashers was really short. I listened to it, obviously, so it was like maybe an hour and a half. I listened to it on like 4 times speed. So, yeah, it was super
That's
cute.
not bad at all.
Mm-mm.
I really should start listening to audiobooks.
You should. It's how I get most of my reading done, especially when I'm at work.
I'm going to look into this a little more. Wow. What's next?
I only have one book left because I didn't read a lot, so do your next few.
I have one book left.
Oh yeah, because most of them are Holly.
Most of them are Holly. I can talk more about the Holly books, though, if you want me to.
I can go into great detail.
I can. But no. My next book was Unfamiliar by Haley Newsome. It was like a little webtoon book. So like kind of like a comic. I found it at Walmart and I was like, ooh, I wonder if my kids would like this, because it's like a little witchy comic for kids. And I read it on a drive to Texas with my mom. And it's just so cute. It's so cute.
I love that.
So cute that I got webtoons so that I could read the rest.
Yeah, I love webtoons.
I love webtoons.
What did I read? Lore Olympus.
Yes, I loved Lore Olympus. I still love it. I have the hardbacks.
Me too. I need the the last 2, I think.
I have the first 3.
I think I have the first 4.
I think I have 3.
But it was so good.
Yeah, it is. It's really good. I love it. I just love webtoons.
Cozy witch vibes sound amazing.
It was so cute.
Is it ongoing or?
It is ongoing. And I think there's 2 volumes that have been printed, like published. So I plan to get the next one. And they're definitely kid safe if anybody has children watching this or listening to this. It's kid safe for at least a 10-year-old, maybe an 8-year-old. So I'd let my kid read it.
Well, I want to read it.
You should.
I need like a nice cozy story in my life, so that sounds perfect.
It was definitely cozy.
You said that was your last one?
Cute. That was my last one.
Oh man, my last one is The Diabolos Part 1 by Nuha Julian.
Yes, my girl.
I love her and her fucking sexy ass characters, man.
Whew, yeah. Evan.
Mm-hmm. The things I would let that man do to me.
I mean, same.
I mean, I saw the character art and immediately was like, yep, I need to be on her street team.
The character art. Oh, is it still? I mean, they're right there. The character art is
so
up in the top.
Good.
It is.
I don't know if she has a website or where to buy it from, but I need to buy the art.
I think she does. I'll let you know. If anybody didn't know, I am Nuha's PA. So I'll find out where her character art is.
I got the inside scoop.
I do. Just a little.
Love that for you. A little reminder that we will be interviewing Nuha.
At the end
We're interviewing her, on the 29th. So if you have any questions, you can pop over to our Instagram and ask the questions on her post.
Yeah.
And then the episode goes live July 1st.
It does.
And I'm so excited.
I'm so excited.
I need to read book 2 because I haven't yet.
Me too. Book 2 is so good. I have never been on a video call with her before. Like, we do voice messages pretty much every day. So getting to see her face to face is going to be... I'm just so excited.
Yeah.
And I love her so much.
She's fucking stunning too.
She is seen gorgeous.
I mean, we've obviously seen her Instagram, but if anyone listening, go look at her Instagram. She just put out
perfect.
A selfie the other day, and I said,
dead. My girl. Oh, she's
just love her.
She's perfect. I hope she listens to this and then she's gonna be like, Abby, stop. I love you. I will scream it. I won't right now because my kids are asleep, but I will.
And you'll probably blow my eardrums out with my headphones.
No. I love you. Just kidding.
We love you. We love you so much. And your beautiful brain. You know what we should do is talk about our June hopefuls and see next month if we get to any of them.
We should. You go first.
Oh, you dirty little bitch.
Oh my goodness. I should have wrote these down.
I know.
You put me on the spot. I didn't even know we were doing this.
I didn't either. We're totally chaotic. Hello, my username is Mads Chaos. I just roll with the punches.
I don't even know.
Well, I'm definitely gonna want to read the Diabolos Part 2.
Yep.
All of Holly Wild's books.
Yeah.
Is it called... why is the title just jumping out of my brain? Amber Nicole's third book, Dawn of the Cursed Queen. Yep. Is that what it's called?
Listen, you're asking somebody that things go in one side and comes right out the other.
It's Dawn of the Cursed Queens, I believe. I pre-ordered the book, and if you know, you know. The publisher or something happened where they sent out a ton of copies with the wrong cover. It was like the placeholder cover.
Oh.
And we're all calling it like a unicorn. So I'm keeping it because I don't know, it's just like a special...
It's going to cost a lot of money one day.
Probably. There's people already in the group trying to sell it. And I want to keep it. And I messaged Amber. I tagged Amber in, I was like, if you know, you know, I got a special edition. And she was like, oh my God, like, I'm just so happy. Like, she was basically saying, because some people would be fucking pissed that they got the wrong cover and like whatever. And she's
Yeah.
like, I'm so glad everyone's just being so like nice about it. And I was like, we're all excited. I was like, it's going on my special edition shelf. Like, I'm treating it as an arc, is what I told her. Because it looks like an arc.
That's awesome. Yeah.
But the words inside, like the whole book is fine. It's just the cover.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. So I'll probably just read it on Kindle. And yeah, that's my book
hopefuls
for June too. Yeah.
Well, mine, I've already started one of them, King of Sinners by Nuha,
Oh, yeah.
Julian, and Sarah Daniels. I started one, and then I need to read Throne of Broken Gods by Amber V.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 2. And then the other 2 Holly books that I haven't read. So I'm up to 4. We're going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
And Death Note. We're going to finish that guy.
Yeah, that's a must.
The first one. We're not going to finish the whole series, okay? But we'll finish the first volume.
The Black Edition, doesn't it have like 2 editions in one or something?
Yeah, it has. I mean, the whole first Black Edition volume is what I'm reading. So there's more than one, like, I want to say episode. There's more than one in the volume.
Mm-hmm.
Chapters? Is that what they're called?
Aren't they called issues and then volumes and then...
It's issue. Yes.
Something. Compendium. Compendium's when there's like a shit ton of volumes.
How do you know all these words? Wow.
Should be using this sometimes.
I should know these. I don't know these words. But yeah, I'm reading the first edition, or the first volume of the Black Edition. So those are 5 books that I have. I'm very excited for Throne of Broken Gods.
It's going to blow your mind.
I am so excited about it. I want to start it now. But I've started so many books. Like, I wish I could go through my Goodreads right now on how many books. And we have arcs. We got Black Card Black.
Yes, I'm excited.
So that's another one I need to read.
That'll be my first JD Midnight book.
Same. I'm so excited.
And I signed up for the street team too, because why not?
Did I? I can't remember.
The forum was so fucking funny.
It was hilarious.
I loved it. I was like, yeah, okay, I don't even need to read the book. Like,
I was like, I know
I want to be on your street team.
Mm-hmm. These are my people.
Yeah. The comments were even funnier on the post.
Yeah.
I was like clicking everyone's username, like follow.
Okay, why was I doing the same exact thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
I was like, I want all of you to be my besties.
Please.
Please. I'm trying to think.
We can have a group chat and we can all just
be weird
chat.
Together.
Yes.
You know what else I want to read this month?
Tell me.
The Right Move by Liz Tomford.
Oh.
Or Tomford, however you say it.
Tomford? Tomford. I've heard that's a good one. It's contemporary though, right?
Yeah.
I can never get into contemporary anymore.
See, I can do it as long as there's like spice or some
It better be
like
spicy.
spicy. But I just need to be in the mood. Like sometimes I'll read so many dark romances in a row that I'm like, oh my god, can someone just be like happy and just chill?
When I add in my monster romance, cozy little things.
Yeah. I read Mile High, which was the hockey romance, and I believe I have all the physical copies because the covers are fucking beautiful. I think the right move is baseball.
Oh.
Or basketball.
I
think
to
it's
read
basketball.
The hockey ones.
Yeah, Mile High. It was so fucking good.
Yeah. I had plans to read that when I used to read contemporary. Maybe I should go back.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I listened to the audiobook. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Okay. I listened to Bloodshed, the audiobook for that, and Von Necros is the one who he voices one of the guys.
Yeah, he does.
And bless my soul, that man. So if audiobooks are like that, because that's the only audiobook I've ever listened to.
Really?
Yes. And it was specifically because like when it came out, he was like putting snippets up on his Instagram. And I was like, oh, I need to read this.
Yeah.
And so I did. I listened to it.
What? Okay, so I listened. I'm not going to say the name of the book because I did not like it. But it was a fantasy, like romance book. And I borrowed the audiobook from the library. And when I started listening to it, I was like, oh no, this is a graphic audiobook. Where they have
with the sounds.
The sounds and shit. And I played it at normal speed and it sounded decent, but I listened to it. If it can go to 4 times speed, I listen like really high, like speeds. Imagine.
How do you do that?
So I started like I would go up half a speed until my brain got used to it, and now I'm like 3 times speed.
Oh, that makes so much sense. Because
like
I can't understand anything that fast.
Start at like 2 times, which is
I can do
like
2 times.
And then go up to like 2.5. And some of them only do halves, and then some of them have like a bar you can slide. So I would go up like 20, like 0.20, like every time. And yeah, it depends too, because if they have a like thick accent, I can't listen on 4 times because like my brain just can't process what they're saying that quick.
Maybe I'll get into this audiobook thing.
Well, the graphic audio, it sounded okay at normal speed, but when I sped it up, the moaning in the sex scenes was so cringy, and I was like, I can't.
Is it the same graphic audio that I tried to listen to?
I don't think so.
Bloodshed.
Because
I tried to listen to graphic audio of a fantasy romance.
I forget the author, but it was.
Oh, well, if you forgot the author, then never mind. It's not the same.
It was one of the books was Ambrosia, and the other was. See, I don't even remember, and I just listened to them like a few months ago.
No, I don't think I do know what those are.
I think it was C.N. Crawford, but I don't remember.
I've seen those books. Wait a second.
Yeah, and I liked them because I read both of them, but I think it was the graphic audiobook version that threw me. And I think I would have like enjoyed them more if I like read it or it was just regular audio.
That's good to know.
Yeah,
Future
the books
reference.
itself were fine. I just didn't like the graphic.
Sure.
But I listened to snippets of A Court of Thorns and Roses, and those graphic audios sound great.
See, that's the one that I was talking about.
Oh, that you didn't
Because
like?
I listened to chapter 55.
Hmm.
And it was not bad.
And you didn't like it?
No, I
It was
liked
good?
it. Yeah.
Maybe I should give that a
But
try.
I don't even like those books, but the graphic audio.
You didn't like ACOTAR?
No. That's a whole episode that I have written down.
Oh, okay, because we're gonna have some words because ACOMAF?
I'm not gonna say they're bad. We'll get into it during that episode.
Yeah.
We're not gonna talk about it now.
Once we end this podcast, I'm gonna come over and fight your ass. I have a whole entire SJM shelf.
I know.
I
know.
I loved all her fucking books.
I know.
Oh.
And you loved Throne of Glass, and I don't even know how you read that. Once again, we will get into that on a different day. We can't get into it today.
I know, because it'll be a 50-hour long
We'll be here
episode.
until forever.
That's on your June hopefuls, Throne of Glass.
Oh, good God, no. I could never. First off, it's too... No, we're not doing it today. Stop.
Pause. Anyway.
So, now that you are going to pretend not to hate me.
Yeah. I don't know anything from the past 5 minutes. I blacked out.
You forget it all. Forget it all until that episode.
I think I did actually black out. Anyway.
So what are you currently reading?
I am reading The Sun Child by J.M. I think it's Faleed. J.M. Faleed. The Ark. It comes out later this month. The 21st, I think. But don't quote me. I think it's the 21st.
Nice.
It's the sequel to The Crow Lord, which was my favorite fantasy of last year. It was so fucking good. I reread The Crow Lord. And
that's
I'm
on my
almost
June
done.
hopefuls too.
Mm-hmm.
God, there's so many on my freaking list. It's not even a hopeful list anymore. It's a TBR. Okay.
It's a need. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I am
really
reading.
Good,
is that the only thing you're reading?
Mm-hmm.
You're only reading one book?
Yeah. Boring.
I'm currently reading King of Sinners by Newhall Julian and Sarah Danielle. I'm also reading Potions and Proposals. That is an arc from NetGalley. And I'm reading... Oh my god, where is it? A Little Piece of Sass by Cleo Evans that I started. I'm also reading Come Out Wherever You Are by Harley Beck. I've read 3 pages of that.
3 pages.
Yep. This is how moody I am.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also started The Offering by Layla Moon. How many? 5. I've got 5. I'm sorry.
Unless I make, because I could probably go on Goodreads and it would tell me I'm reading like 8 books. But unless I actually read them like I don't know, like a significant amount, I don't count them. Because
So
then,
I'm like very back and forth. Like sometimes I'll like start something and then it's like, ooh, I don't know.
mm-hmm.
And so I'll switch to something else and I'll read like 2 chapters. And I'm like, I'm feeling like I need to read a horror book. And then I switch to something else. And then the horror is too much. So I switch to something else.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I never finish a book.
Yeah. I think currently on my Goodreads, I have 2 or 3 books that I got like 30 to 60% into and just never touched again.
Ooh, see, I go back and forth and then eventually they'll get done. Eventually.
Nah, they just didn't make it. It probably was
It's
like
okay.
last year.
You can like change that on your Goodreads. You know that, right? Go back and put it to be read.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's a reminder that like I'm in the middle of it.
Oh, that makes sense. Like you need to finish it.
Yeah. But usually it just stays there for a really long time until I DNF it and get rid of the book.
It happens. It happens to us all. You want to know why I started the offering?
Why did you start the offering?
Take a wild guess.
What was the author's name?
Layla Moon?
Are you interviewing her?
No.
Oh, why?
Because it's based off Sleep Token.
Shut the fuck up, is it?
Yes. Did you not know?
No, I don't even know what
That's why it's
Layla
called The
Moon?
Offering.
Not me scribbling.
No, for real. I cannot believe you didn't know this. I thought you knew. Do you want to buddy read it with me?
Bitch, yes.
Yay, another buddy read.
I know, we have like 7. Is it a long book or like
I didn't even look.
Damn.
I didn't even look at word count.
Why did you say The Offering and I just sat here staring at you like a fucking idiot?
I know. That's why I was waiting.
You're like, hello, brain, wake up.
Hello.
The Offering. Like a masked band?
I don't know. I'm going in blind.
Okay,
I was just told that it's based off of like almost every single one of those posts where it's like, I need Sleep Token vibes in my book. And everybody's like, The Offering by Layla Moon is literally based off of Sleep Token vibes.
I've never seen that anywhere.
So maybe it's just like vibes, you know, like
yeah,
not masked men. But maybe it is masked men. I don't know. We'll find out.
I'm about to throw out my whole TBR for this.
I was going to ask. I have to finish King of Sinners, but I'm doing that by week. So we could start it now. You're a little behind, baby.
Is it on Kindle Unlimited?
Yes. Already downloaded it.
Ooh, I'm not going to read the description. It's 511 pages.
Okay, just kidding. It's very long. We gotta read it. It's based off of literally our favorite people on this planet.
Okay, let me read this to you.
Oh, you're gonna read it?
Just like in the description. It's not a spoiler. It's like in the blurb. He watched her. Okay. He watched her. He took her. He caged her. He destroyed her. He loved her. She was a pawn to his game, a fatal offering for his freedom into the void, until she became his reign.
Maddie, we're reading it right now. Start it today. I don't care. I'm starting it as soon as we get off this.
The Offering is a very dark thriller romance. It is a single POV and contains scenes that may be disturbing for some readers. Not me. A full trigger warning is available
Not
on my
me.
website. Yeah, no. I have not found a trigger that
I don't
triggers
have
me.
any triggers. But the way she said very dark, is it very dark, like captured by Lauren Beale very dark? Or is it like very dark, like bathed in blood?
Which I still
Very
need to
dark.
finish.
Guess we'll find out. Catch us in
Now
our June wrap up.
Now I just want... Okay, I read the whole description. Now I want you to read it.
Read it to me.
Okay, I'll read 2 lines.
Okay, I'm scared.
Haunted by a shadow of the night, a man in a goat skull mask, the Shadow Man.
He's masked.
She certainly wasn't expecting to be kidnapped by him and his 3 brothers.
Are they also labeled 2, 3, and 4?
Oh my god. Okay.
Is this everything we need?
I think so. It sounds like it. To be
Oh my
caged,
gosh.
tortured, relished, and destroyed by them.
It literally sounds like Sleep Token.
Okay, well, another June hopeful is The Offering by Layla Moon.
By Layla
Read
Moon.
for free. Just downloaded it. A dark thriller romance. Yeah. I'm so glad I looked that up. Say less.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Say less. I'm going to finish The Sunchild because if I don't, I'm going to get sidetracked. So I'll start that tomorrow morning. 511 pages excited. Though. Good lord.
It's okay. It's okay. We get it out of the way now. We could read it all this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Or like by the middle of next week.
Yeah. And if it's really good,
me.
I just don't do anything else. I just sit there and read all day.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
I mean, that's all I needed to get out of. I was kind of in a like book slump, not a slump, just like not. I don't know. Like everything I picked up, I was putting down. Yeah. Like I'm enjoying The Sunchild. Like it's so good, but my brain just, I don't know. Like I haven't been able to sit and focus. But maybe I feel focused now.
Maybe that's what's my problem because I'm so like such a mood reader right now. I'm just like flipping through books so quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this will take me out of that.
I hope so. I'm ready.
I'm so excited.
I'm like, shit, let's hang up because I gotta start this.
No, seriously, let's go.
I'm glad we're buddy reading it too.
Oh my gosh, we're reactions and everything.
Mm-hmm. I haven't even read it, and I'm about to message Layla Moon and be like, hey girl.
I should follow her.
I'm sure I do.
I probably do too. I follow so many people. I already do.
Oh my god, I don't. I'm such a dumb bitch.
I follow her. The way that I'm now so obsessed with her.
And I've heard of her books before, so I don't know why I haven't read anything by her yet.
The way my whole entire explore page is either Noah Sebastian or Vessel is not even funny. Can you just please...
Do you see mine?
Oh, the best.
Just two boys kissing.
Just two boys.
Just boys being boys.
This is the next one. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Jesus, take the wheel.
Please.
This man here's another one. Fine.
Good lord.
You know, Vessel, if you're listening.
Oh, god dang. Another one.
Another one. The way, like, all my backgrounds are of Vessel in some form is actually sickening.
Literally, the way he's just everywhere at all the same time.
The way I'm in love with all of them.
Me too. Have you checked out my story on Any Given Day?
Yeah.
It's just the boys.
The boys.
Every other thing is the boys.
You know, I was born with 3 holes and 2 hands for a reason, and
amen.
It's because of Sleep Token.
It's specifically for them, actually.
Yeah. Well, honestly, we should probably end this before I get too horned up about Sleep Token, so.
Yeah, you're right.
And we gotta start these books about Sleep Token.
Yeah, we do.
I'm so excited.
I still cannot believe this. You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
So good.
My life has been changed.
I know it has. We'll see, actually. We have to read the book first.
Right. Stay tuned. So,
anyways,
what's our next episode?
What is our next episode, Maddie?
Let me just head on over to the Google form.
I didn't even look.
Me either. In typical us fashion, it's
not labeled.
It's not picked yet. We were thinking books to movies, like adaptation.
Oh yeah. We could do that one.
Yeah. And
will I be watching a lot of movies this week?
Right. Stay tuned. They just announced another Hunger Games book and another Hunger Games movie.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Haymitch's Games.
Are you excited?
Fuck yes.
Haymitch's Games.
I love him so much.
Am I gonna watch literally every Hunger Game movie this week? Mm-hmm. You can bet.
Yeah, and you'll find out my thoughts on the Hunger Games in the next episode.
You'll find out my thoughts on quite a few things.
Twilight. Oh, I'm gonna get deep into Twilight. Harry Potter.
Definitely Harry Potter.
I've actually only read the first couple books, and then
what?
Yeah. And I do not support the author at all, so I bought all the books.
God, disgusting. All of mine are from when I was in high school.
Mine are all from Salvation Army. Like, I always go to the book section, and so I, like, over a lot of years, I would buy them secondhand because that bitch ain't getting my money.
No. She got my money one time. And actually, it wasn't even my money. It was my parents.
Yeah. And it was probably before we knew about that.
All these bad things about her.
Mm-hmm.
Which is really sad, but also something that we will get into next week.
Yeah, we sure the fuck will, because I have a lot to say.
Don't I too. I do too.
Well, as always, you can join us next Monday.
Yes.
For our new episode of books to movies and or TV show adaptations and how we feel about them.
There will be a lot of feels. So
lots of feels.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Bye.
Bye.